but I just feel like I've kind of changed. What an angle to start off this vlog. You guys are literally in my steering wheel because I'm too embarrassed to pop the camera on my dashboard because there's so many cars driving past. But I'm just about to head into the shops and do a grocery shop. I haven't done an in-store grocery shop in a while. I've been doing it online, and yeah, I've kind of forgotten what it feels like to go in and actually do the shop. But we just realized there we have nothing in the cupboard. So I was like, okay, we're not gonna wait for a delivery. I'm gonna go do it myself, and maybe I'll get some different things as well so we can have some different dinners. Let's head into Coles and do a grocery shop. All right, let's do a little grocery haul. I ended up just getting the same stuff that I've got for literally the past few weeks, and we've been really liking our dinners, so I'll share with you what we're gonna be cooking this week. But can I just say, it's crazy how I've been saving so much more money when grocery shopping online, and I got the exact same stuff, but this was more than what it was online, and when you pay online, you have to pay a delivery fee, so I'm not even sure how I'm saving money. But yeah, it just goes to show it's kind of worth it. I think it's good because you can kind of compare the prices of different things and see what's on special, and you can trade like small things for the cheaper alternative. But I was pleasantly surprised to realize that this shop was more expensive because that kind of like validates me doing it online. So anyway, first of all, we've got some chicken breast. One of the dinners I've been really enjoying making is a red curry. We've been using oh wait, I got chicken breast. I just realized that. I've been using chicken thigh usually. Okay, well, we'll try it with chicken breast. But I've been making a Thai red curry and then also a chicken risotto throughout the week, which is so nice. I think we'll make that tonight. It's one of Braden and I's favorite dinners. But yeah, got chicken for that. We'll probably manage to make both the red curry and the risotto out of that chicken. We also got some frozen chicken tenders just for like an easy dinner. We like to do that with some mash and veggies. So I've got 2 potatoes for that. If you guys have watched any of my grocery hauls before, you'll know that we love buying these frozen vegetables. Like the mini packets are so convenient just because like you microwave them for 2.5 minutes and you're good to go. So Braden and I often have these for lunch with like salmon and rice, or with dinner. Like such an easy dinner. I'm all about the convenience. I'll tell you guys how much this was at the end, by the way. We also got some frozen baby beans. So I got these for our red curry. Some frozen salmon. If you guys haven't tried frozen salmon, obviously cook it. I feel like it makes it sound weird saying frozen salmon, but we love this stuff. We often just pop it in the oven, have it for lunch with those veggies that I told you guys about before. But yeah, you only have to pop it in for 30 minutes. With the skin on is the best in my opinion, and when you buy it frozen you get better value as well, and obviously it lasts a long time. Kangaroo mince. I don't know if I've shared this in a grocery haul before, but Braden and I love this stuff. This packet is huge, so we use it both for our spaghetti bolognese and for Mexican bowls. So I'll use like half one night and half the next night, but just you have to make sure that you use the second half of it pretty quickly after you've done your first meal with the mince, just because like I think you have to use it within 3 days once it's open, otherwise yeah, it's off. But we actually really like the taste of kangaroo mince. It's way more lean, and yeah, once you've got like a sauce in there and stuff as well, it's not dry at all, and it's a little bit better for you. So we've been loving that. Also, yeah, I basically just told you what we are having for the other 2 dinners. So we're having Mexican bowls and spag bowl. So they're like the 4 meals that I have in mind, and then we've also got that frozen chicken that we can have with some mash and stuff. So really like 5 dinners, plus we have some salmon. So we've got about 6 different meals that we could make out of this stuff. We have some eggs. I love having eggs for breakfast each morning. Lately, I've been having Vegemite with fried eggs, and I feel like that sounds like the strangest combination, but try it. It's my favorite. It's so, so good. Braden thinks I'm very strange, but like, trust me, it's nice. Braden loves Special K, so I got some of that. I also got myself some oats, just as like an alternative to when I'm not having my eggs and Vegemite. But I'm a bit traumatized because the last time we bought oats, we all of a sudden got a moth problem. And if you guys know, you know. This just happens sometimes when you buy dried foods. Like there's nothing you can do about it. But I think if maybe you don't seal something properly, like if you've accidentally left the container open or something, that's when this can happen. So we had a pantry moth problem, and I've had to clean out like the whole pantry, and it's not been fun. If you have any tips for that, let me know. But yeah, I think we're good, but I think the moths came from the oats. That's the point that I was getting at. But yeah, Hopefully these ones don't have it. Got this bolognese mix from Cole's Nature's Kitchen. I haven't tried this one before, but it's their meat-free bolognese with garlic and herb, which I thought sounded nice. My favorite peanut butter, Mavis peanut butter, some taco spice for our Mexican bowls. I got Braden some Vita Wheats as a little snack. My favorite mayo ever, Kewpie mayonnaise. Oh, it's the best. The best, the best, the best. Some more soy sauce. I love Kewpie and soy sauce on my like salmon bowls with the rice and salmon and veggies. It's so nice. I've also got some kombucha. I've been really liking this while I've been cooking dinner. I'll just make myself a nice glass of kombucha and just kind of like romanticize cooking a bit more. We have some chicken stock. I haven't tried this one before, but this is the red curry from Street Kitchen. I like to buy a red curry mix for when we do that. Jasmine rice, milk, corn and beans, and then we just have some bread, and that is everything I picked up. So the total of that grocery shop came to $170, and usually it's $150 or maybe even a bit less. So I'm like, where did the extra $20 come from? You know what, I'm thinking it might be the oats because I don't buy them every single time, but still, I don't know. Okay, I really wanted to sit down and have a little chat because today's been a weird day actually. I've been thinking a lot, and sometimes I have these days where I just like reflect on social media and YouTube and everything, and sometimes I can spiral and overthink. And I guess I've just been really thinking today, and I've just really felt like I needed to sit down and chat with you guys. But I just feel like I've kind of changed with the way I've been posting YouTube videos within like the past couple of years, and I haven't even really like noticed that I've done it. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing either, because everyone does grow and evolve, and naturally as my interests change and I grow up, my content's going to change, and what I like to talk about changes as well, and that's fine. But I just feel like the way that I've been going about vlogging has been a little bit different, and I kind of miss the way that I used to film. So these days, not that you guys would know this, but before I film a video, generally I'll have like a little bit of a concept in mind. Even if it is a vlog, I'll be like, okay, well, I know I've got this coming up this week, so I'll make that the main focus of this vlog. And I found that to be the best way for me to do it, because to be completely honest, it really helps with obviously creating a title and knowing what I'm going to do the thumbnail about, and it just helps overall with the marketing and the branding of the video. But I think with that, I've kind of lost a bit of the authenticity of just picking up the camera and showing you guys really what's going on in my life, because I've noticed that I'll only really vlog now when I feel like there's stuff going on, and I'm a normal person. Like, my life isn't always busy, and you have good days and bad days. And I think unintentionally, I've kind of started to only film certain parts of my life, and I think it is also a bit of a coping mechanism and a way of protecting myself and a way of having a bit of privacy, because as I've got older, I kind of value privacy probably a little bit more than maybe I did when I was younger, which is, I think, a really good thing as well. I think I've got a lot more healthy boundaries these days when it comes to social media and YouTube, because back in the day, if you guys have been watching for a while, I really struggled with separating my identity from YouTube, and I felt like numbers were very much tied to my self-worth. And I know that sounds so silly, and unless you do this, you might not fully understand. And I have come a long way with that now, and I've kind of switched my mindset, and I don't really focus on that as much. But yeah, because I was so focused on like filming every little bit of my life, it was so ingrained in my personal life, and I had like no, I guess, boundaries with it. And then issues came along with that as well, because I felt like I didn't know myself without YouTube. And so that's been a journey that I've gone on, and now I feel like I do know myself a lot better. But now I want to kind of go back the other way again and start filming more of those intimate moments a little bit more, because it makes me feel like I can connect with you guys a little bit more. So I just want to pick up the camera a little bit more sporadically and just film my day as if like you were with me, and not think about, I guess, curating it as much. I wouldn't say that I like try and curate my videos by any means, but I do try and make them the best as possible for you guys. And I do put a bit of pressure on myself to constantly try and evolve with like my editing, and I just try to evolve with the trends and everything, because that's part of my job, that's what I do. But I think maybe I've been putting a little bit too much emphasis on that, and not as much emphasis on just capturing real, authentic moments. Oh, whoops. Sorry if my camera just moved, it just fell off the couch. But what I was saying is that I don't know if you guys have noticed this shift as well, because I think it has been a bit of a gradual shift. And I'm not saying I'm unhappy with filming and stuff. I still really enjoy filming, but I do feel like I could enjoy it a bit more and just make it a little bit more authentic and real time in a way. And another reason I think it's changed so much as well is because a few years ago, I used to post so much more frequently. There was actually a time where I would post 3 times a week, and then there was periods in the past where I'd do like daily vlogs for a certain period of time, like Vlogmas and stuff. But 3 times a week is a lot. But that was like literally all I was focusing on. YouTube was my everything. And that was around the time when I was living out of home on my own. It was my first time moving out. And I did put my all into it, but you guys wouldn't know, but behind the scenes, it was hard, and I absolutely loved it, but I reached a point of burnout. So after that period of burnout, it was kind of a bit of a struggle to get back into the swing of things again, and I started to post a little bit less and have some more healthy boundaries, and I started to do some other things as well, not put all of my time and energy into YouTube. So I started my podcast, which I started in 2020, and I know I put that on hold for a bit and now it's back, but I started that back then, and I just did other hobbies and stuff, and I just really realized then that it was important for me to have some other things going on in my life aside from just YouTube. So I guess I'm talking about this and I'm kind of like getting a bit more clear in my thoughts as I'm talking as well. But yeah, as much as it was really good for me to post 3 times a week because I felt like I was able to connect with you guys better, and it felt like you really knew what was going on in my life because I was uploading so much, it also had a negative impact on me. So I'm not saying that I should go back to doing that, but I also think that in some ways it was kind of nice when I would upload so much because it felt like it was much more real time, and I felt much more connected to the audience who watched my videos. Hopefully some of you guys are still the same audience. And now it's a bit more like, you know, I'm uploading here and there, and there's not so much of like a flow to each video, and it's not like they're all connected, if you know what I mean. Like, it's not like a vlog that follows on from each other. Like, I could do a random video about this topic and a random video about that topic. And my videos these days aren't so much focused on like the intimate moments of my life. And I'm torn because like, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because I like sharing my life. I like it for my memories. I like it because it means that I'm able to connect with you. But I also do like having a bit of a level of privacy. To a certain extent, it's almost easier to do a dedicated video around a certain topic, like cleaning or doing a monthly reset, because that way I don't have to focus on like filming the intimate moments of my life, and I can kind of keep a level of privacy. And it's been good for my relationships as well, with my family, with my boyfriend and friends, because I've been keeping that a little bit more separate. You guys know that Braden's happy to be in front of the camera, but it's not something that's super natural to him. So we don't film a ton together, and we've been keeping like, I guess, our personal life a little bit more separate. It's actually funny because when I don't show him for a bit, people will be like, did you guys break up? And no, it's just like, I don't even think to necessarily like film him all the time. And that's just been like a natural thing that's happened. But sorry, I feel like I'm having a big rant and I don't even know if this is making sense. But another thing that I thought of is that since we moved into this apartment, which was 2 years ago, I think that my vlogs have changed as well. And that's just because Braden and I now live together. And when we first moved into this place, Braden was working in the office in the city 5 days a week. So I had the whole place to myself. So it was a lot easier for me just to like film what I was doing. But now he works from home, and he started doing that during lockdown, and he's continued working from home majority of the time. He still goes in like twice a week to the office. But because he's here, it's not as easy for me to just like whip out the camera, because obviously he's like working and he's noisy when he's on the phone, and then he has his break and he comes in here and watches TV and stuff, and that's so fine. It's not his fault by any means, but it means that like it's been a bit harder to kind of just whip out the camera, and it's almost like I have to be like, quiet on set, I'm about to whip out the camera now. But that kind of makes it feel a little bit unnatural as well. So Braden and I just had a conversation about it before, and I was like, maybe I just need to try and like plan to film a little bit more when he's in the office, so that like I can make the most of that time. So that's kind of something that I think has impacted my content as well without even knowing. But I'd love your feedback and your thoughts as well, because I ultimately want to create content that you guys enjoy, and the reason I make YouTube videos and the whole reason I started is because I wanted to feel like I could connect with people, and I go through phases where I feel like I'm more connected and then I'm not, and I really want to make stuff that you guys can resonate with. And I think, like I was saying before, lately I've been showing a lot of the highlights in my life because I've only been picking up the camera when things have been going on, or I'll pick up the camera when I'm doing like a dedicated video, that it feels like I'm not showing necessarily all of like the real moments in my life, that maybe it's not as relatable. And maybe some of you guys are watching this being like, Ella, you're being way too hard on yourself, and I might be overthinking this. And if that's the case, please reassure me. But I just really want my channel to feel like a nice escapism for you guys, because that's why I watch YouTube. And honestly, a lot of the YouTubers I watch don't do anything overly like curated and overly edited. They keep things simple, show real authentic moments, and they kind of like vlog like the old YouTube. They're the people that I like watching. And I think there's some kind of truth to be told in that, and it kind of should make me realize that if I enjoy watching that kind of stuff, then surely that means you guys will probably enjoy watching me create that kind of content too. So any feedback is welcome, and please be nice, please be constructive, because yeah, like obviously I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, but please just say it in a nice way and let me know some ways that we can like interact better and what you'd like to see. But I was even thinking, I don't know if this is completely contradicting what I was saying before, because I was saying how like when I used to upload 3 times a week, it was crazy. But to get back into the swing of like vlogging like I used to, and just vlogging a bit more authentically, I was thinking of maybe doing like a week of vlogs where I just daily vlog, and I kind of strip it back, make it a little bit more raw, and film what I'm up to without planning my days dramatically to make it, you know, entertaining for you guys. Not that I do that. I wouldn't say I do that. I don't plan my days ahead to make sure it's interesting for a vlog, but I do make sure to like pick up the camera when I'm doing stuff. You know what I mean? But I just want to capture a bit more of like the mundane moments, I think. And I think that would be a good challenge for me. And if I do this like vlog week, it would be really cool to hear your feedback throughout the week of what you've enjoyed and what you would like to continue to see on my channel. And I think maybe setting myself a little challenge like that is what I need to throw myself back into the deep end. So let me know your thoughts. And I just really wanted to sit down while this was fresh on my mind and chat to you guys about this. Hopefully I've managed to articulate everything well and get my point across. But we're gonna continue on the vlog today and just see where it takes us. Just edited that little clip that I filmed just before, just to make sure that I made sense. It makes sense, which is good. But anyway, I was just sitting here and I was thinking, you know what, I really need to show you guys my little desk setup now that I'm actually using it. However, I haven't been using this stuff today because I got a monitor, and with my monitor you need a HDMI cord, and then to plug my HDMI cord into my laptop I have to use like this little dongle thing, and it's broken. So basically the monitor only works when I manage to get the HDMI cord in on a certain angle. So yeah, I haven't been able to use it, but when I have got it to work, oh my gosh, I can't even tell you how much having a monitor has changed my workflow. And I've only been using it like the past couple of days, but I'm just obsessed with my desk now. Like every single day, this is really sad, but I look forward to coming to my desk. Like I wake up and I'm like, oh, I'm really excited to be able to just like sit at my desk. But Brayden got me a keyboard and mouse for my birthday and some other things for my desk if you watched my birthday vlog, and it's been so good. But it has been like a challenge learning to edit with like a mouse instead of my laptop, just because I've been doing this for so long. But it's gonna be a game changer. I feel like I'm getting less tired as well having like a big monitor screen, because I'm not like squinting staring at it. Like I've actually got a big screen in front of me, and I didn't realize how much that makes a difference. I didn't realize that I was even getting tired because of that, but I feel like I can stay in work mode so much longer now without like feeling fatigued. So that's a really good thing. So this is really bad, but I am only just making my lunch I mean, right now, and it's 4 p.m. I have had like an apple, but I went to the grocery store and then just got carried away and forgot to have lunch. So I'm just heating up some salmon right now, and I'm gonna have that. And then I think I'll make the risotto for dinner, and I don't know, either I'll have a late dinner or I'll just have like a little bit. I figure it out later. But I'm now also thinking I kind of wanted to go for a run this afternoon. Braden's nodding his head behind the camera. I kind of want to, because if you didn't know, I'm training up to do the Sutherland to Surf, which is a local run in the Sutherland Shire where I'm from, and it's 11 kilometers. I've never ran more than 5, and it's literally on the 16th of July, which is in a couple of weeks, so I really need to start running a little bit more. But I do have park run tomorrow, but I kind of feel like taking myself out on like a little run before it gets dark, and we'll see. But now I'm just like, is that going to be not very nice with salmon and vegetables in my tummy? The things I'm thinking about. But I haven't actually showed you the setup since I've got the monitor, but this is my monitor. I actually got it from my dad. He had a spare one, so that's been great. And yeah, I really like it. It's quite a long one, which is nice, so I can like easily multitask. And yeah, I've got a massive desk. This is from IKEA, if anyone was wondering, so I've got heaps of space for everything. Also, here's a little sneak peek of what I'm working on at the moment. I've currently been going through and like scheduling posts for Inspired Mind, and here's a little sneak peek of some of the upcoming posts. And I've been really enjoying it. I fully rebranded the Instagram, which was actually quite fun, and I'm really happy with how it's turned out. But it's actually been really cool because I have recently been looking to hire an assistant to help me out with like this kind of stuff, with literally branding, more as like an account manager. And I put the job ad out there on my socials, and I've had quite a few people apply, which has been so cool. And I've been going through everyone's applications, and the one thing that I've asked everyone to do as kind of like, I guess, a demonstration of their creativity and what they know about my personal brand and Inspired Mind and Elements of Presence is to do a mock-up Instagram feed for Inspired Mind. So everyone's been sending it over for me, and it's been so cool to see like everyone's point of view and how people do it differently and everyone's creativity. And yeah, it's been really nice. I'm really excited about that. Hopefully we'll manage to find the right person, but I'm still just going through the motions of like looking through everything. If you guys did want to apply, by the way, I've got a highlight on my Instagram feed with like the job application details and stuff, but I haven't done any interviews just yet, so there's still time to apply if you guys want to, if you're Sydney based especially. But yeah, I just thought I'd tell you guys that because it was kind of like a fun little thing that I've been working on. I promise I'm not making excuses, but I've just had my lunch and I've decided I'm not gonna go for a run because it's 4:40 and the sun's going down and the sun sets at 5, and also I'm going for a run tomorrow, and I was like, I wanna make sure I'm not sore and I do a good run tomorrow. I kind of am making excuses, but I also have stuff I need to do. I need to do a voiceover for a TikTok that I've got to do for a brand. I usually do this in CapCut, in case you were wondering. So that's where like I'll usually edit like my reels and things like that. The TikTok is for Shark Flex, which I'm sure you've seen me use in my videos before, but it's like a curling wand and a hairdryer, and it's amazing, honestly. So gonna do that. Very exciting to be working with them again. Also, it's so weird I just had lunch because I think I'm gonna start cooking dinner soon. I'm gonna do that risotto, and yeah, I need to do that because Braden needs to have dinner, but I just feel so out of whack because I just had lunch. Got my kombucha. We're just about to pop on a movie while I make dinner. I love making this risotto because it's so easy. It's literally just chicken, peas, and arborio rice. I think that's how you say it, and chicken stock. But we were just trying to think of a movie. I think we've decided on one now, but I wanted to ask you guys if you have any movie recommendations that will get us excited for our European trip. Let me know, because before we went to Hawaii last year, we watched like Lilo and Stitch, and what else did we watch? Did we watch anything else Hawaiian? We tried to watch Hawaii 5-0, but we didn't get into it. But
yeah, I don't know.
I just think it's fun before you go on a holiday to watch stuff set in the place that you're going to, so it gets you excited about it. And I was saying to Braden, I know this isn't necessarily like about European travel or anything, but I was like, we have to watch the Lizzie McGuire movie because that just makes me think of Rome. Them going around on their scooters over there. And sorry, this is really weird while I'm cutting chicken and talking. Braden's never seen it, but I'm like, I actually think they go to a lot of European landmarks. Maybe I'm remembering that wrong, but I know they go to Rome. But yeah, if you have any suggestions of movies that will get us excited to go to Europe, let me know. We're gonna watch the Lampoon's European Vacation. We love like the Christmas movies from the Lampoons, so I didn't even know they had a European one. So that's what we're gonna watch.
You are like gold dust over me, just like an angel setting me free.
That was such a throwback. I absolutely love that movie, especially the ending. I feel like that's the best bit of the whole movie. But I'm gonna head to bed now, and I thought, you know what? I feel like I've got enough footage for one vlog, and I really just wanted to do this video just to catch up with you guys and talk to you about what I talked to you about earlier, and yeah, just get on the same page. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you have any suggestions moving forward. I am definitely gonna have a think about maybe doing a week of daily vlogs. It kind of scares me to say that, but I think that it could be a good little challenge to just get back into the swing of things and just kind of make things a little bit more authentic. I just really enjoyed vlogging around the apartment today, and this wasn't even a full day's worth of content because I only started vlogging at like midday today. I only decided to do it last minute, but yeah, I feel like I've chatted a lot. So anyway, I'm gonna read my book, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video and supporting me, and I hope that like by me sharing my thoughts about YouTube and stuff, it doesn't come across as me being ungrateful or anything like that, because that's the last thing that I feel. I'm so grateful to be able to do this and to have you guys watching. I absolutely love doing YouTube. I've been doing it for a really long time, and I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't love it. But sometimes I can get a little bit lost, and I can overthink and get confused on what I want. So it's nice just to be honest and check in with you guys and let you know how I'm feeling. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next vlog. Bye.